Okay, well, hi, everybody. Welcome to Team Infinite Health and Happiness. We are so glad that you joined us tonight. A couple of us are in some big storms. So thankful that you guys still took the time out with all of this mess going around. And hopefully we can get through this meeting without any problems. Before we get started, I want to thank our new ambassadors and welcome them. We actually had quite a few join us from last week to today, and I couldn't be more thrilled because we actually ended up in April signing about 15 new ambassadors, and so that's pretty good. You know, I would love to see 25 or 30, and hopefully in May and especially in June we will see that, but 15 is pretty fabulous. And here's the good news: we're consistent. So that's good too. Consistency, as we know, with our products and everything else, pays off. So let's welcome first Suzanne Sexy. I think that's how you say her. Allison Roebuck, Julie Davis, Carolyn Huckabee, Jennifer Patrick, Abby Hutchins, Mark Patrick, and Josie Britton. So welcome to our team. We are delighted to have you. We are here to help you, lift you up, carry you through. If you want to just use your products on a personal basis, we're happy with that. If you want to build a business, we're happy with that too. We're real happy with that. And if you, whatever pace you want to go, we're happy with that too. And we're here to help you achieve those goals. So first, I want to make sure everybody on this page has signed up for Virtual Express Saturday. Now listen, even if you can't participate, you need to sign up because they'll probably give you 3 free samples. And what do we do with 3 free samples? We find 3 friends and we send them those samples. And then we follow up with them and we call them and we say, how did you like your samples? So even if you can't watch it, sign up. They'll send you the samples and they will send you the recording. And I heard they're going to share a lot of information this Saturday. So be sure and sign up. It's also not too late to sign up for a convention. Gloria, guess who's coming to town? I know. So listen, it's not too late to sign up. If you want to just watch convention, then watch it. If you want to come to Dallas and hang out with us, nothing would make us happier. So go ahead and sign up. They always give us stuff too. They always give us, like, I don't know if they'll give us a tote bag again. I don't know, because I think they actually reduced the price. So I'm not sure what they'll give us, but y'all listen, who doesn't like to get stuff? And here's the thing about attending convention. First of all, if you come to Dallas and you hang out with us, well, there's your first present. You get to hang out with us. And we're going to actually hang out with the Mango team. I'm working with Jen to set up some stuff for Friday night. And then we will also hang out, I believe we go to the Destination Diamond office on Saturday. And then we'll do something fun Saturday night. So y'all come, sign up. And if you can't come to Dallas, still sign up and you can watch it from your computer. And if you can't watch it that day, watch it when they send you the recordings. So don't miss out. 2 important events, and lots of changes are coming. And lots of information is coming down the pipe, and we don't want y'all to miss any of it. Okay.
And when is convention?
Oh, it's
June 25th and 26th.
Yeah, 25th and 26th. Oh, I actually have it written in my notes here, and I didn't say. So y'all get on there, and we will post the links on where to register for both of those events. So Saturday is the Virtual Express, and y'all, it's a few hours. You can give up a few hours on a Saturday morning to be the first one to know stuff. And then at convention, if you sign up, when they announce the new product, you're one of the first people that knows what we got. You're one of the first people that can start sharing about it. And they are going to probably go over all things new comp plan, which I'm going to talk about in a few minutes, but we'll get all the dirty details on all of that. And it pays to have knowledge. So, okay, Trina is going to share a little bit about next week's opportunity meeting that we will be hosting on Monday or Tuesday night. What do you decide?
I haven't.
Okay, then go ahead. I'll let you take it.
Monday or Tuesday night. Yes, we want you to we really want to encourage you to send a script or two. And Terry and I are going to post some scripts on the team page that you can use to invite, number one, people that you don't think have ever heard of Plexus before. Number two, people that you've talked to, but they just haven't really ever answered or have said no before, and just weren't quite ready. And number three, people that may have tried it in the past, but it just wasn't the right time for them. And a lot has changed with our products. A lot has changed. Our emphasis has changed. A lot of the ingredients have changed. And so they need to give it another try. And so we're going to come up with 3 different scripts that you can send to people. We really encourage you to take those scripts. You can copy them and send them word for word. It would be better if you would copy them and make it a little bit your own, put a little bit of personal stuff in there, like, hey, it was so good seeing you at church. Isn't it great to be back together? Da 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 da. And then the script. Okay. So it'd be better to make it a little personal, but still, we want you to invite people to this live opportunity meeting. Now, it is on our support page. So you need to make sure they have accepted an invitation to Infinite Health and Happiness Support, that page. And guys, honestly, if you are wanting to share Plexus, that's the first thing you should do. When you talk to somebody, whether you ask them or not, if they want to try Plexus, the first thing you should do is say, hey, I am loving this page. It's full of wonderful information. I have a post that I was going to put on, if Terry hasn't already, I don't know if she saw it, about all the different types of milk and how they break down with calories and fat grams and all of that, just to kind of compare. Because a lot of people are lactose intolerant and they can't take regular milk, but it has all the different kinds of milk. There's a lot of health and wellness information in there. It's not just on Plexus. So you really should be, number one, putting all of your friends, and especially those who inquire about Plexus, on that support page. Okay. So, and you need to engage on that page too, as well. So probably next Wednesday night. Isn't that what we said? Wednesday night? We were going to try one Wednesday night.
I'm good with any night. Y'all decide.
Okay. I think we're going to try Wednesday night, next Wednesday night. Okay. And we're doing them at 7:30. Because we're trying to do them a little bit earlier than the 8 for the East Coast people. But we might go back to 8. I don't know, since they're just 30 minutes. They're just 30 minutes. We're going to share some information. We're going to just have some good old fun talking to each other and everything. So we want to encourage you to invite. And when we say invite, we don't mean 2 people. We don't mean 5 people. We don't mean 10 people. We mean 50, 60, 70. We mean invite. Anybody who's on your Facebook page, invite them.
Awesome. Okay, so it's question and answer time. So Trila's asking the question tonight.
Okay, I have the question tonight. And I posted about this. If you had an extra $300 to $500 coming to you this month, where would you plan a vacation, or how would it change your vacation that you've already planned? Where would you go? Mary, you said the mountains, I think, right? She already commented.
Yeah.
You're my kind of person. We need to travel together, because that's where I would go. I would go to the mountains, and I know Kathy's headed to Colorado, I think, in a few weeks.
Right.
Yeah. So, how would it change my vacation? I would probably rent a moped or something like that and just go all around, just for a whole day.
Trila, really?
Yeah,
We're gonna have to
because
do that sometime.
things like that are just too expensive in my book when you're on vacation, you know? So I would have that.
Oh my gosh. So when we're all Emerald and we go to Hawaii, we're all renting mopeds and we're all going riding. And JD's probably laughing because the last time I did anything like that, we had all rented four wheelers and they took me out of the line because I was too slow and took me on the bunny hills or whatever.
Okay,
So
Mary,
he's
you want to expand on your mountain thing?
I don't know.
Which mountains? Where would you go?
Smoky Mountains.
Yeah, I've
We-
never been there except for in my mom's stomach.
Well, when my daughter was 3 months old, we moved from North Carolina from Fort Bragg back to Louisiana. Spent the night there. Car was packed. So my husband slept on the hood of the car. And when he got back in, he says, "It's dang cold out there."
So
And it was like September.
you spent one night there and you fell in love with it.
Oh, yeah. And traveled through it. Yeah.
I've
Okay, Kathy, tell us more about if you had an extra $500 that you weren't expecting, how would it change your trip to Colorado?
Well, so I stay with my best friend. They have a family cabin outside of Estes Park.
Isn't
So
that sickening? She gets to just go yeah.
I'm very spoiled. But yeah, I have some favorite shops in Estes, so I'm sure I would spend extra money there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And Kathy's a great decorator, so I could see her coming back with some,
shops there.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Okay, Gloria, your turn. I don't think you commented on my post about where you'd go.
I I was so busy all day. I haven't even been on Facebook. I was just thinking that I'm like, oh my gosh, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. But y'all were making me laugh because in 1975, I
Oh,
actually
you're not that old. You're not that.
I, I rode a motorcycle and I thought I was gonna kill myself. And I'm like, okay, how do I stop it? And I was going, girl. Okay, when I got back home, this was in my hometown. We were on vacation. When I got back home, it was time for my checkup. And the doctor said, the doctor tells me, my OBGYN, he's like, okay, congratulations. And I'm like, really, what's going on? He's like, well, you're pregnant. And I'm like, oh my God. I was on a motorcycle.
Oh, well.
This was 7 years later after my son was born. So my son and my daughter are 7 years apart. And I was on the hill. So it was like a completely big surprise, but that was a fun weekend with that motorcycle.
Okay, so with the extra money, Gloria would rent one of those 3-wheel motorcycles.
No,
So
she
that she-
had birth control.
Yeah,
Goodness.
a better one than the pill.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
That's probably why I had so many problems.
Yeah.
You know, like we know now.
Okay,
Yeah.
Terry, I know where you would go.
Um,
I think I know, but we'll see if
Well,
I'm
so
right.
we have multiple trips planned for the summer. Some of them are for football and stuff. But after we go to the Manning Pass Academy, we're going over to Freeport, Florida, and I think I would spend it on deep sea fishing trips for JD and Nate because I think that they would love that.
Aw, see, I'm selfish. I didn't think about doing something for
Well,
me.
I would probably go deep sea fishing too, but then I'd have to leave Kelly and Lainey. We all went deep sea fishing once before. Nate did not, but we all did when JD and I got married and we went to Mexico. We just had the best time. It was just so much fun. And so
I'd be so sick.
Yeah.
just make extra memories, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, $500. They could probably go 2 days.
Well, the
Okay, so
reason
y'all do it.
I was going to say the reason why we're talking about this is
So
I leave
yeah, is money. So
is
Trina
money.
is going to share with us real quick how much money you can make this month.
Okay, well, basically, I'm not going to go into to a lot of details, but until next week, if you want to get serious about this, if you, as we were talking, thought about your favorite vacation and how, or your upcoming vacation plan, how it could get better, y'all, there is an opportunity this month for some of you to make over $1,000. I mean,
Wow.
that's crazy. That's crazy. Now, for those of us that have been around, there's still an opportunity to make a lot of money. You could make, just by signing 3, $175 to $180, just like that. I mean, that right there would pay for a good spa day for you, you know? So, you know, think about it. Plus, you're sharing health and happiness with family and friends. If you refer 6 people, you're going to make close to $600 or $500 if you've been around a long time. If you're new, the money goes up and up and up. If you refer 10, you can make, goodness gracious, close to $800 if you've been around a long time. And I think sometimes people think this money that we post about is just for the new people signing up. It's not. I don't know how much extra last month because I signed 6 or 7 or 8, I don't remember. But I made that extra money, and that's going to come in handy. It's coming in very handy. Since we've had to have some things done around here. So anyway, just think about it. Next week, we're going to try to have kind of like a work team call for 30 minutes. And we're going to put you through, okay, ask you to do some things with a notepad and piece of paper and everything, and just see how simple we could break it down to you signing 3 and earning that extra $175, $180. Okay. Or if you're new, $350.
And plus, for some of you that are already silver, if you're already silver and you sign 6 and add 1 more, you get 7. Doesn't that put you at gold, or do you need more than that, Trilla? You need
Oh,
more
no.
than that.
You need 10
Okay.
for senior silver.
Okay, you need 10 for senior silver. And so, I mean, gosh, and the reason we're really talking about it is because this is the beginning of the month. You've got a whole month to do this. And so, starting with the opportunity call next week, that gives you a place to send these people. If you're not comfortable doing a pitch to them, which we need to work on that, but if you're not comfortable pitching to them and you would rather them hear it from us, which is cool, we're cool with that, then that's where you start. And let me tell you this, I would start tomorrow messaging those people, and I would say this: if you're interested in joining our opportunity call, I'm going to send you a sample. So you can try it before we even do the call, or try it during the call, because people love to get gifts. So we're setting you up at the beginning of the month with an opportunity to add people to your team and introduce Plexus to you, not just the business, but the products and some testimonies. And then, you know, usually when a second party comes in for a backup validation, that usually seals the deal. And it's easier to close it when it's, you know, like when you reach out to your cousin and she goes, "Yeah, sure, Terry. Yeah, sure." And I go, "No, I'm serious. Just jump on this call on our page and watch it." And then she sees other people, and then she goes, "Oh, maybe she's not crazy." Maybe she is. Okay, so are y'all ready? Are you ready for that? Thumbs up. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So let's talk about this. My mentor is Jen Mango, and I got to have lunch with her last week, and I got some dirt. Well, it's not really dirt. It's like the new stuff. It's like the shiny stuff. It's like the new champagne. So some of what Trilla and I speculated on is actually true. So I'm going to share what I do know, and hopefully this will inspire you too. Now, everything goes into effect June 1st. So you need to be on that virtual express call because they're probably going to go into more details about it. So what's going to happen, and I couldn't be more excited about this, and Trila's pumped up too. We're going to a system where we have a customer and a VIP member. So when you present to someone, you say, hey, okay, you sure you just want to try it one time? Because usually, we want you to try it for 3 or 4 months. But if you're steadfast in this, that you only want to try it for 1 month, then you're a perfect customer and you're going to pay retail price. But if you're a smart shopper, you want to be a VIP member like Costco or Sam's, and you're going to pay your annual membership and you get your products at wholesale. Now, you don't become an ambassador until you start to share, until you sell some product or you start signing people on your team. So 2 options, 2 choices, which is so much better than having to go, okay, well, you can be a retail customer, or you can be a preferred customer, or you can be an ambassador. What does all of that mean? It was just too much. So now we're down to two options. A retail customer, most expensive. Why would you do that? You're a smart girl, save your money, be a VIP customer. Now, we don't have any regulations on how much they buy. The only time there is a regulation on how much they buy is if they are an ambassador. And to be commission qualified, that ambassador, you, has to purchase 100 in personal volume. Now, if you don't want to do that, there's a workaround. Say like you talk to your next door neighbor and you say, do you want to buy some product? And they say, well, yeah, I'd like to buy a bag of Slim, but you only want to buy a bag of Slim. So you say, oh, well, if you'll Venmo me, blah, 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 $85 or whatever it is, I'll order 2 bags, we'll split the shipping. So that's how you work around that. You have to have 100 in personal volume to be commission qualified, but you should have that anyway. Now, here's where it all changes. Everything will give you points. Everything will give you pay points. Every customer will give you pay points. Every ambassador down 7 layers. Every customer that your 7 layers signs up. So let's say Trila has 10 customers. I get points for Trila's customers too. So I get points for all the ambassadors that are in my downline. I get points for all of my customers. And I get points for all the ambassadors under me as well. Now, I don't know the breakdown of how many points, what the point value is. It's probably going to be something like ambassadors are worth 6. Then ambassadors that don't get 100, that have between $50 and $99, you're going to get like 5 points. Then customers, depending on their purchase, if it's over $100, it's probably worth 6 points. If it's between 50 and 99, it's probably worth 5. I'm speculating on the points, so don't quote me. But I'm trying to give y'all an idea of how it will work. What will go away is the override. So like right now, when Trila has 1,000 in sales, well, I make $100 or $50, something like that. That will go away. But I'm getting points from all of her customers. So the other thing that will go away is the extra money that you make with preferred customers, because now you're going to get a little bit extra. You're going to get paid on every single customer. Now, it could be different, but I'm pretty sure that this is how this is going to work. They are expecting like 5,000 rank ups in June. because your point system, and this will affect mostly silvers, senior silvers, and golds. Because what's going to happen, let's say you're silver and you've got 2 customers, and one of your ambassadors has 2, and another ambassador has 4 or 5. Now all of a sudden you get pay points for all of that, and you will rank up. So I know that sounds a little confusing. I hope I told it to you in as basic as I can. I think it's going to be so much easier for us to sign ambassadors or VIP members. And I think our sales pitch and our verbiage is going to be so much easier, and we don't have all of this confusion. Well, if I'm a preferred customer, blah, 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 am I stuck? Or, how much will I save if I'm a VIP member? And people like that. They like that terminology. I'm a VIP Plexus member. And I wouldn't be surprised if Plexus didn't make special offers to VIP members with some incentives, like we get our perks points. They may offer incentives with other products, with other vendors. So I'm just planting some seeds. May, continue on with May like you would normally. June is going to be a whole lot different, and we will all have a lot to learn. But I honestly believe in my heart that it's going to make it easier, because you're going to talk to people and you're going to say to them, okay, do you want to save some money? Yes. Okay, then you need to be a VIP person. And let me tell you another thing. And I don't know how long it'll take to get to this point, because this is also, remember, they're going to have to redo the virtual office. They're going to have to redo our website. There's a lot of changes. They are going to take out asking for the Social Security number, which is huge, huge. Because I know a lot of people are not comfortable putting their Social Security number in. And my guess is they will only be asked for their Social Security number once they add an ambassador or a customer. And then Plexus will probably reach out to them and say, yay, you're growing your team. We're so excited. We need your Social Security number. So
we want to pay you. We want to pay you. So.
Yeah. So it will probably only be after you've earned some money. And, and if you don't want that, then keep it. So here's the other thing. Let's say I have an ambassador and she has 10 customers and she has 4 ambassadors under her. But 1 month, she doesn't get her 100. Well, she's the only one penalized. It still compresses up and I still get paid. Or if one drops out, then it compresses up and they become mine. I still get paid. So the Jewels are extremely excited about this. I'm excited about it. I think it's a comp plan that is aggressive, that is going to pay us more. It will take us a little while to get used to, but one more thing. The other thing it does is it keeps us in check with the Federal Trade Commission. So as y'all all know, well, you may not know, with multi-level marketing, you have to have just as many customers as you do ambassadors for people that are selling. And if you get to the point where your ambassadors are buying all the products and your customers you don't have a customer base, then that makes it look like a pyramid. And that's what Herbalife got in huge trouble for, because they had a quota that every rep had to meet. And so what ended up happening was the reps were selling millions, or the reps were buying millions for personal use, but they weren't selling any. And the Federal Trade Commission came in and fined them $15 million and made them change their comp plan. So Plexus, that's one thing I love about them, not just one, but that's just one, is legally they've got our back and they're making sure that we are always in a position of being legally correct and following the law. So exciting news coming. I just think it's going to be great. I think it's going to make our job so much easier, a lot less complicated. We don't have to mess with, okay, do you want to be a retail customer? Do you want to be a preferred customer? Oh, maybe you should be an ambassador. Well, I don't know. I don't want to sell. Well, that's what they all say. Yeah, but you'll save so much money. Yeah, but I don't want to put my social security number in there. All that's going away. So it's going to make it a lot easier, and our sales pitch will be a lot easier. Okay, does anybody have any questions? Because that was a lot of information. No questions? None? Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. If you are doing the devotional, stay on for a few minutes. Lots of exciting devotions this week. And if you are not doing that, y'all sign off. And thanks so much for joining us. And as always, dream.